everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you all are having a great day so far. Today we are going to do the monthly haul for the month of April. I'm going to share with you all the products, all the new makeup products I have purchased in the month of April. I have got some very exciting products from Eldridge and I thought I will demo those products also in this video. So this is going to be more like a try on come haul video. So if you are interested to find out which are all the products I have purchased in the month of April, please continue watching. Let's get started with the first product which I am super excited to get this month is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I have tried NARS foundation, the soft matte foundation, which I already have a video on the channel. I really like that natural soft matte finish foundation. This one is more like a dewy, light coverage, light to medium coverage foundation for dry skin, and I've always wanted to try this foundation and I have finally bought it. I tried it. I will definitely post a review video on this one very soon on the channel. I have two shades. I have got the shade Tahoe, which is something which I always use for NARS foundations. This one, although is just a tad bit deeper for me now, I can still work it, not a problem. I think during the summer this is going to be a great shade for me, but I just wanted to try something a little bit lighter than Tahoe and I got the shade Phoenix. Now this is a new shade which I saw on their website. They have some new shades which have been launched in this light reflecting foundation. This one is medium deep 1.5, this one is medium deep 2. This one used to match me just perfectly, but I thought let me try a newer shade. So this one is Phoenix and I think this also matched me pretty well. So I'm really excited to film a video on this too and show you guys how they work out for my skin tone. Today I'm not wearing a foundation. This is a skin tint which I have recently purchased from Eldridge. This is the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. I've been wanting to try the foundation or the skin tint for a while now and I finally settled on the skin tint and I just absolutely love how it looks on my skin tone. This is the shade T12. I have filmed the demo of this skin tint, so let's look at that. Let's apply our skin tint now. This is the Eldridge Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. I actually wanted to try the skin tint or the foundation and ended up settling on the skin tint because this is what I think I will use more in my regular life. I had got some samples of the foundation. I did an entire video on that too. So if you want to check out the foundation and what shade matched in the foundation, you can check out my other video. But this is the skin tint which I have ordered. I got the shade 12 after a lot of deliberation on their website and I think I have got a pretty good match. So this is how the packaging looks like. It's the standard white packaging which Eldridge always has, and this is how the product looks like. It's so cute. It's a fun packaging, I would say. You're supposed to shake the product really well. You can hear it. It's pretty liquid inside and that's how the skin tint is, and there is like a flat sort of area here. You're supposed to push this a little bit so that you pump out some of the product. So it's a really nice fun packaging, something very different which I've seen. Let's open it. So we'll open it like this, okay, and there is a nozzle, a thin nozzle, and I'll just pump out a little bit the back of my hand, and it's a pretty liquidy kind of a skin tint. Okay, it's not too thick, it's pretty runny. Let's apply it. This is how the skin tint shade looks like. The shade match is pretty good, right? I mean, you can hardly see it on my face. I think I got a really good shade match. I got the shade T12 and this is a neutral golden undertone which I thought was really nice. So it's a neutral undertone with a little bit of warmth, and I think that's the kind of foundations or skin tints which match me the best. I'll just apply it on one side of my face first so that I can show you the difference. It's so beautiful. The texture is amazing. It just blends so nicely. So I've used like 2 pumps for one side of my face and it's a very light coverage skin tint. As you can already see, you will not get a ton of coverage, but it just gives something to the skin, a little bit of coverage, brings a freshness to the skin, and I think that's what I like most about this skin tint. It's very, very lightweight. It feels like you're wearing nothing on the skin. You can also use your fingers for a little bit more coverage, but I prefer to use brush and not use fingers. So this is with the skin tint, this one is without the skin tint. Okay, so let me apply it on the other side as well. I just love the shade match. Absolutely loving the formula of this skin tint. It gives a fresh, luminous, healthy sort of a glow to the skin. It has a light coverage, very weightless kind of a formula, and it is infused with a lot of skincare ingredients. So if you go to their website, you can see all the ingredients which are in here. 78% of skincare ingredients. So they have glycerin, prickly pear seed oil in it, which is packed with vitamin E and K, good for hydration, plumping, antioxidants, soothing anti-inflammation, and they have sunflower seed oil in it, squalene, cocoa caprylet, vitamin E. It's formulated without fragrance. You have all the information on their website, so I'm not going to bore you too much with all the information. I'll have the link in the description box for you to check it out. But this is how the skin tint looks like after I'm done with all my makeup. I haven't really applied any concealer after the skin tint, just a little bit of brightening powder, and for my entire face I have another powder I'll show you in a moment. But first let me show you all the products which I have got from Eldridge. So after the skin tint we have this one from Eldridge. This is the Pinpoint Concealer. This is the micro correcting pencil. I've been eyeing this for a while and I finally settled on a shade. I got the shade 10, which is a pretty good match for me. I love the convenience factor of this micro correcting pencil. So this is how the concealer looks like. It's a concealer pen. I just wanted to get this concealer pen for around the mouth, like especially when I have lipstick on. If I have a deeper lipstick, sometimes I feel like I wish I had a correcting pen with which I could just line my lips and get the lips a little bit more well defined. Let's try it. You can see the shade is pretty good for me. Slightly blend it out. And I'm done. Okay, I really like the convenience factor of this for the for around the lips, and also for spot concealing if you have spots. I have some spots here which I tried to conceal, but I did not really set the concealer properly, so when I applied the blush it all rubbed off. But if you want to spot conceal, I think you have a really good product in this. It's a nice creamy kind of a formula. Just make sure that when you're applying this on your face, you set it properly so that it doesn't rub off very easily. Let me show you how I spot concealed with this one. I'll just try to cover some spots here. I have this marks on my face. I'll just try to cover a few. Not that I care too much about covering them, but they are covering up so well. You can hardly see them now. Wow. Like here I have one. It's disappeared. Here. I think it's great. I think the coverage of this one is pretty good. So if you have like small spots like this which you want to pinpoint and conceal, I think this is a great product. Next, from Eldridge, I wanted to get their new eyeshadow palette. I think this is going to be the only eyeshadow palette which I purchased this year. I don't think I am going to buy any eyeshadow palettes this year. So this is the Eldridge eyeshadow palette in the shade Betty, I think. This is called Betty eyeshadow palette, and this has very pretty purpley pink tones, and you guys know how I feel about those kind of shades. So this is how the eyeshadow palette looks like. I've tried a lot of Eldridge lipsticks, and now I'm trying the foundation, concealer as well. I have tried their cleanser, which is amazing. I want to get full size someday. It's pretty expensive, so I have not invested in that till now, but the cleanser is also amazing. I tried some samples and I've never tried their eye products, so I wanted to get this palette. I love the packaging. It's like super convenient and it looks so pretty, and I really wanted to get a new eyeshadow palette. I have not had a new one in such a long time. So this is how the Berry eyeshadow palette looks like. I'll try to give you a close-up. So it has some tones of purple, some plum, and a tone of like a greenish purpley kind of a multichrome kind of a shade. I will try to give you close up and swatches. Today I am wearing just one shade, which is this one right here. So I have just applied this eyeshadow in the center of the lid, blended it out, and I have just applied some matte eyeshadow, matte plum eyeshadow in the outer V, and that's about it. So I just think this is a really nice handy eyeshadow palette for metallic shades, some very pretty tones of purples in here, and I think these have an understated, sophisticated feel to these eyeshadows. So I am actually really excited to try all the shades. If you want me to do a separate video on this one, do let me know. Today I have used just that one shade and I think I love that shade. It's really good for everyday as well. So those are all the Lisa Eldridge makeup I purchased. Next I have something from Bobbi Brown. This is a vitamin enriched face base. It's an all-in-one kind of a product, primer cum moisturizer, and I've always wanted to try it. So let's take a look at this one as well. I will start my base makeup with some primer or moisturizer. So today I have this new one from Bobbi Brown. This is the vitamin enriched face base. This is a primer cum moisturizer kind of a product. You can use it under makeup or you can use it as a moisturizer as well. This one claims to be a rich all-in-one primer plus moisturizer which contains a blend of vitamins B, C and E and replenishes skin with a moisturizing complex of hyaluronic acid, squalene and shea butter to create a smooth base for flawless makeup application. This one comes in 3 sizes. I have got the smallest one. This is how the packaging looks like. This is the smallest version. Okay, so I have here 15 ml of product or 0.5 fluid ounces. Okay, so if I like it more, I will definitely get the bigger size. This is how it looks like. So I'll take, it's quite thick kind of a texture. Okay, it's not very runny or primer like, liquidy moisturizer like. It's a thick texture and I'll just apply a little bit. I'm using a sponge like this to blend this one out. I just don't want to use my fingers now. It feels very hydrating when you apply it first. It doesn't feel very silicone-y. I do see that it is giving a smoother appearance on the skin, but it's not overly smoothing or pore filling. I would say it's more like a moisturizer. It feels very hydrating. It doesn't feel overly greasy. The product has got absorbed into the skin. It doesn't feel too greasy to touch as well. I think if you have combo skin, you can definitely use this one. I am not too sure about oily skin since I have dry skin. But dry skin, normal skin, combo skin, I think you will definitely be able to use this one. Next I have purchased a powder, a compact powder. This is a powder foundation from bareMinerals. Currently I don't really have too many compact powders and I wanted to get something quite close to my skin tone. So I was looking for a brand which has a nice shade range. I found that bareMinerals has a good shade range. This is the bareMinerals BAREPRO 24-hour Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation. Although I didn't really want to get a powder foundation, but when I saw this, I felt like trying it, so I got it. So let me show you how it works on my skin. This skin tint definitely needs some powder, so I'm going to apply this one from bareMinerals. This is supposed to be a very high coverage. They have claimed here to be a full coverage powder foundations, and it's going to give you a sweat resistant, humidity transfer resistant 24-hour with a natural matte finish, and it visibly evens skin tone and texture over time to perfect the look of bare skin. It's a non-drying and absorbs oil, so I think it can be used by any kind of skin type. I have dry skin and I was wondering if this powder is going to suit my skin type or not, Since this has a natural matte finish, I thought let's try it out. And this one can be used wet or dry. So this is how the packaging looks like, very clean bareMinerals packaging. And this is how the shade looks like. Okay, I've used it a bit already. I think the shade match is pretty good for me. I have got the shade medium 35 neutral, and I think it matches me pretty well. It comes with a sponge too. Okay, so you can use this sponge to apply on the face if you want more coverage. But today we are not going to go for a more full coverage look. We'll just apply this powder very lightly. If I apply this powder with a brush like I'm going to do right now, it doesn't really give a ton of coverage. So I think it's great for everyday and my kind of liking. So you can just apply a light layer of this powder. I'll just apply a little bit more underneath the eyes. I'm not using any other concealer today. I just wanted to use the skin tint today. So we'll just see how the skin tint looks on its own. So that's how the powder looks like. I think it gives a nice, like a blurring sort of effect. I don't know if it's intended or not. At least I can see on my mirror it has smoothened the skin very nicely. Let's apply it all over the face now with a more fluffier brush. I think the shade is pretty good for me. If you have used this powder foundation and you're close to my skin tone, do let me know if you have any other shade recommendations. For now, I think this is okay for me. I really like the finish of this powder. It's not overly matte and it's looking very natural. It's not very drying on the face from my dry skin. So that was the powder, the bareMinerals BAREPRO powder foundation, but it's not very heavy. As you can see, it's pretty lightweight, and when I was applying the powder on my face off camera, it does have a pretty high coverage. So if you use the sponge, I think you will get a much more higher coverage than the brush. Even with the brush, if you pick up a ton of product, then you will get a pretty high coverage. So I think it's a very versatile product. You can get a lighter finish with this, as well as you can get a higher coverage. So I will use this product a little bit more. I have just purchased it. I'll use this product and let you know how I feel about this and if it can give a more full coverage look as it claims on it. Along with the powder, I had purchased one eyeliner. This is from Haus Labs. Recently there was a Sephora sales event going on where I purchased this powder, and I just happened to see this eyeliner from Haus Labs. I really like the color. It's a cobalt blue shade. It's a matte eyeliner, and I have a color which is similar to this from MAC, but it is not very smooth to apply, and I love colors like this. So I wanted to try another brand. Okay, so this one is Haus Labs, and I think this is a little bit better than MAC. It glides more smoothly, and although the MAC one is also pretty pigmented, this one is pigmented and glides more smoothly. The MAC one doesn't really glide that well for me. I don't know if I got a bad one or not, because those MAC eyeliners are really nice, but just the color which I have, it just doesn't work as smoothly as this one. So this is a nice cobalt blue I got. It's a really pretty shade, and I'm always excited about eyeliners. So got one eyeliner, and I wanted to try this Laneige lip glaze tinted lip serum. This is a new launch, by the way. So I got the shade chocolate frosting. Okay, and I don't have this kind of lip balms. I have a pot right now, and that's about it. So I thought let's get a new lip balm, and I really like the idea of this one. I like the color. It's a colored tinted lip balm, and there is like a donut on the top. Okay, I'll try to give you a close-up. There is a donut on the top, and when you press it out, the lip balm will come out, of course, and you have this cushiony kind of a applicator here with which you apply on the lips, and this is how the shade looks like. This one I have applied quite a lot here. I have taken out quite a lot. When you apply it on the lips, it's not as pigmented, so just be aware. This is not as pigmented as this one. It's not going to look like this on the lips. I have pigmented lips and it doesn't show up that much on the lips, but I do like the formula for a lip balm or a lip serum. It's something different. It's somewhere between a lip balm and a lip oil, the texture. That's what it feels like, and I love the scent of it. It has that chocolate, vanilla, chocolate, caramelly kind of a scent. It's pretty nice. So I will film a shot on this and I'll post it on my shorts if you want to see how it looks on my skin tone. If you want a lip balm, I think this is a nice formula to have. Since we are talking about lip products, let me tell you, this is what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is the Hourglass lipstick in the shade Wave. I know somebody's going to ask in the comments, so that's the lipstick which I'm wearing today. And those are all the products I purchased. I got some PR for a change. I don't really accept PR as much. I don't really do sponsorships, promotions, not much on this channel, but I got some exciting PR from L'Oreal Paris and they sent me some and I really like the product, so I thought let me mention it to you. So these are two highlighters from L'Oreal. These are new launches from L'Oreal. So you have the Lumi Glass and the Lumi Glow. So these are highlighter sticks and I have filmed a short on this. You can check it out if you want to see swatches and everything. These are the two highlighter sticks they have sent us. So the Le Glow is sort of like a pink kind of a highlighter. This has some glitter in it, so if you apply it on your cheeks and you shear out too much, then you will see some glitter flakes. So I will say don't shear it out too much if you don't want to see the glitter particles. So this one is a glowy highlighter, but it will depend on how you're applying it if you don't want to see the glitter particles. And the other one is Le Glass, which is very clear. It doesn't have any glitter, anything. It's just a smooth highlighter. I really liked this one. So if you haven't checked out, you can check out in my shorts. I will have that short in the description box as well. Okay, so so that you can see how it looks on my skin. I really liked this Le Glass one. And they have also sent these lip glosses, which I have not yet swatched on my channel. I'll swatch them. So these are L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Lip Oils. If you guys know me, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of lip oils. Lip oils are something which are not very comfortable for me, and these are plumping lip oils. So I tried one of them. It was very tingly on the lips, so definitely these are plumping. So if you are looking for plumping products, this is something to look out for. I will give a quick swatch here of all the shades, and I will swatch them in my shorts as well, in case you are wondering how these shades will look on you if you're close to my skin tone. But I am not a big fan of these kind of products. This shade is pretty nice, 601, worth it. And I think I had tried it, and it's quite light for my skin tone. If you're close to my skin tone, you can see. So although it looks like a pink lip gloss, for my skin tone it's not going to work out. It's like a very light clear gloss for me. So I will have to probably top it on top of something to get more pigmentation. But if you're looking for some plumping effect, probably you can look at these. And I have something from Garnier which they sent me. This is one of their new launches. This is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Stay Heat Activated Serum. It's a system for antifreeze, high shine, lasts up to 5 washes. So that's amazing. I think my hair is just so frizzy. Whatever 2 or 3 hairs I have left. It says our advanced system now with the heat activated leave-in serum for long lasting sleek with alpha silane, antifreeze, high shine, lasts up to 5 washes, heat protection up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think this is an amazing product. I look at the reviews of this one. I have not yet tried it, so I will try it and probably let you guys know what I feel about this product. But from the claims, it sounds amazing. So you're supposed to shake well to activate, distribute evenly to damp hair, dispensing 1 pump at a time, blow dry hair, and activate with flat iron. Wow. So it's going to give you a nice high shine. Okay, I'm excited to try this. It's cruelty free and vegan. So that's an interesting product I received to try. So I thought let me share that with you as well. Thank you to Garnier and L'Oreal for sending these products across to try. And those are all the new products I'm trying in the month of April. If you have any questions about anything, then do let me know. If you want me to film dedicated video on any one of them, then let me know. I can make a dedicated video as well. Some of the products are already in my shorts, so do check them out. and I hope you found this video helpful, enjoyable, and you liked it. If you liked it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.